your dog?
Yes, his name is actually Dallas.
Okay. Oh, Dallas. Okay. I had a dog, and my dog's name was Philadelphia. So I understand how it is. My dog is in doggy heaven now, though. All right, Janiyah, listen. Okay. Download the app and do it right now, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And then come back on.
Okay.
All right. I say we got comedian LUENELL. Let me bring LUENELL on. LUENELL, you ain't pushed the request, so I gotta find a way to call. Oh, here it is. So LUENELL, I just sent you the invite. You gotta accept the invite, LUENELL, because I wasn't able to just. Hey, girl.
Hey.
You looking good. You got the red lipstick.
That's your show, because that's your show and your platform. And oh shoot, I need to do it on my iPad. I gotta make it to where people can't call me or nothing like that. You know, I gotta
put it on Do Not Disturb.
I am doing it now.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Well, okay, so here's the deal. You don't have to share, but do you want to share some of the things that you've seen on my show and some of your thoughts? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Sure, I can.
Okay.
I of course am of a certain age and of a certain background. Yes. I was born in Arkansas. I was raised in Oakland, California.
Okay.
I remember when black women used to be the most exotic, exalted creatures that roamed the earth. I lived when black men really loved black women, and black love was a real thing. And I think that the advent of social media and reality TV has skewed a lot of women's and men's sense of reality. They want to live the in the phone life instead of the in reality life. You know, and that hurts me, because there's probably a lot of great guys out there, but because they don't make $100,000, because they don't drive a Ferrari, because they can't buy me a Cuban, they're going to get passed over. But there's guys out there, especially them Texans, she was just talking about Texans, that maybe he don't have all that. Maybe he drive a truck, but maybe he could build you your dream house. Maybe he has a farm, you can grow your own vegetables, since they're trying to kill us in the stores anyway. So I just think that we as women need to look at what a guy does have instead of what a guy don't have.
Okay, and then what about the men?
All right, you served that very sweet. It wasn't the way we talked yesterday, but it was sweet. I like you delivered it where I think people can receive it. Let me ask you this. Now, when I posted that you were going to be here, a lot of people were asking, I thought she was married. So do you want to talk about that before we get into the questions?
Yes, I'm actually a widow. I was married for 20-something years. My husband did not have social media, didn't give a damn about it. And I never posted my husband on social media until he passed away. So that's why a lot of people did. And then we were separated on and off. You know, we were married for 21 years, but not all in a row, you know, and we were on again, off again, but he was the love of my life, and I was that of his. So I know what love feels like, at least from him. And I have to try to definitely not compare a new guy with the love that I had from him. Because I doubt that I'm going to get that kind of love again, but I might get a new kind of love, you know what I'm saying? And as I was saying earlier when I was telling people to watch tonight, people know me from my job, and people know me from, you know, social media and stuff like that. But people don't really know me as a woman. They think they do, but they don't. And I'm not on here to be doing comedy. I'm not on here to be doing all that. And I did download your app, and I got about 58 hits. And all of them want to play like they don't know what I do. And I find that to be a bunch of bullshit, because of course they do. I know, you know, not all of them maybe, but some of them. And also the other problem that I found, a lot of the guys that were on my app live thousands and thousands of miles away. Now that can be cool or not. It can be cool in as much as I sort of like that, because then you sort of fight to be together, and it means more to be together, because I really am not looking for nobody to lay up in my house all the time. However, the downfall is when I do come home, there's nobody here to rub your feet. There's nobody to pump your gas. There's nobody to do all that type of stuff. So I really don't know. It would depend on the person, what I'm willing to deal with and not willing to deal with. And plus, it's not more about who I want. It's more about who wants me. Because that's the problem. We go after people who don't want us a lot of time. And, you know, if somebody doesn't think I'm as cute as I think I am, if somebody doesn't think I'm as interesting as I think I am, if somebody doesn't think I'm as fun and as intelligent and educated and worldly as I think I am, if they don't believe that about me, then we're not going nowhere.
Listen, I love this side of you, to be quite honest. It's not what I expected, but I love it because to me, like you said in the beginning, we know you as a comedian, we know you as a straight shooter, but this to me is a more your woman side.
Yeah, I'm a
like
woman,
yeah.
and the people don't know me that way. Well, all they know me is from talking trash or doing this or doing that. But I mean, I'm a widow. I mean, that hurts, I'm a mother. I'm a sister. I got 7 siblings. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Arkansas, but I was raised in Oakland. I got a real gully side of me. I will act up at Thanksgiving because I don't have no parents anymore and I don't give a fuck. If you fuck with me, I'll turn the whole Thanksgiving out. But I don't have to. I basically have an ice box where my heart used to be. But if you that man, you can melt all that away. But it's also in about how much effort a man is willing to put into getting a woman. These men these days, they want like they want how you can make instant soup or instant coffee. They want instant shit. They're not really willing to work at curating a relationship, and I just don't have time for it because I don't require a lot from a guy. I do require your time. I do require your interest, and I have things that I got to work on myself because if I call you and say, hey, I made it off the plane from Africa or Texas. If I made it off the plane, I made it safe, and you don't call me for 3 days, fuck you. We're done. We're done. Because you don't have no interest in me. You don't care if I'm safe. Planes are falling out of the sky these days, just like Revelation said they would. And I fly every week, multiple times a week for my job. I need somebody who gives a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen. I think you are saying everything. You are preaching the gospel. And it's like that seems so small, but that is so major because, like you said, that's a little characteristic. If you're flying and you don't care if I make it to the next city, you don't care about me. So let me ask you my questions. I'm loving this, Lunell. All right, so we know your name is Lunell. The question is, where do you live? I know you're worldwide. Do we want to say where you want to live? I know you're a celebrity, so I'm going to respect certain things. Do you want to say what city you live in?
I have 2 homes. One is in Los Angeles, and I'm in my home in Las Vegas right now.
Okay. And I know your age. Do you tell your age?
I don't, but it's Googleable. So.
Okay, we'll Google it. I am making some exceptions for the Queen Lunell because she's not average. She is a whole celebrity, so I do got to respect certain things. All right, so we'll Google her age. That's what we can say.
If that's even relevant, because age ain't nothing but a number. Because I know young guys that are very mature. I know older guys who are immature. So it's all about me, not my age.
Well, the reason why we say age because sometimes people want to date within a certain age range.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay. Okay. You have kids, right? One child. And you was once married. And your job is a comedian. Do you want me to say something more?
No, that's on my profile I put entertainer, I think. Okay. But like I said, everybody on the profile, they're like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, nigga, please. I don't. Everybody don't know what I do. Because one guy that I was looking at, he was born in Sweden. He's black. He was born in Sweden, grew up in Chicago, but he's in Kuwait right now for business. He very well may not know who I am, and that's fine. But please.
Okay, I'm gonna put comedian entertainer. All right, so now we got it down. We got Lunell. She has 2 homes, Los Angeles and Las Vegas. We will Google her age. One child was once married. She's a comedian entertainer. I know you said it's about the man that wants you, but let's just start with this first question. What kind of man do you desire?
I would desire a very caring, romantic, fun guy who's not jealous, who's not demanding, who's not needy, and who can deal with my lifestyle. Oftentimes, the women are asked to deal with the man's lifestyle. If he's a rapper, if he's a musician, if he's an athlete. But what about when the woman is the baller? It's different because a lot of men get in their feelings. Will you be able to go out to dinner with me with people approaching our table? Because that will happen. Will you be able to go out with me and play security? Because that will happen. Will you be able to go out with me and people going to ask you to take pictures of me and somebody else? Because that's going to happen. And I want my man to say, I'm sorry, I'm not the photographer, but maybe you could get one of your friends to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You want him to say that? You don't want him to say that?
No, because I don't want my man to be put in that position to be my fucking photographer, because that gets on my daughter's nerves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're not the photographer. If you want the picture, get somebody to take the picture.
So, I just want to see. So, if let's say this is your man, and then a person approaches you, they want to take a picture. You want him to say no to that?
No, I will probably tell them myself. Okay. If you can get somebody to take the photo, I'd be glad to take a photo with you. But my date is not your photographer. No.
Okay, got you. Okay, okay, we got you. Now, what are your deal breakers? What don't you like?
I will not deal with any tobacco products. No pipes, no cigars, no blunts, no chewing tobacco. Because I feel like tobacco smokers, if you kiss them, it's like licking an ashtray. It's not, I don't give a damn what kind of breath mint you eat or gum you chew. And also, even if people go outside and smoke, they come back in. My aesthetic is not leather. I don't have leather couches and stuff. So if you smell like tobacco, when you sit on my couch and you leave and I lay on the couch, now my couch smells like tobacco. We got to do a whole Febreze thing. So I'm not into any tobacco, and I don't care who don't like it. So there's that. That is a deal breaker.
Okay.
Okay.
No tobacco. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I also would like them, if they have children, I would like them to be grown, because I don't want, I got to go to my son's baseball game. I got to go to my daughter's recital. It's my twins' birthday party. Because guess what? I'm sorry. I don't give a shit about that. We had plans. I don't care. But if your kids are grown, they're not that needy, you know? Okay. And I don't want to deal with a bunch of baby mama drama and all that, because once I come on the scene, the baby mamas get very in their feelings. Oh, you dating that Hollywood bitch. Oh, you doing, it's like that.
Okay. It's like that. So you want an older child where the mother, you don't even have to do with her because the child's 20-something plus.
At least 19 or something like that, you know. I think if you don't have a proper vehicle for me to ride in with you, well, I would feel proud to be next to you. I'm not doing that. I don't care if you have to rent it, lease it, borrow it, make sure it's clean and smells good if you're going to pick me up in it, you know?
Okay.
And
for clarity, could somebody pick you up in a Camry?
I don't even know what a Camry is. I don't know my cars. I don't know my cars like that.
Okay. Okay. We don't know what a Camry is. So acceptable cars, maybe like Lexus, Mercedes, are those acceptable?
Yeah. SUVs.
Okay, SUVs. You know, okay.
You know, okay. From Arkansas, I don't mind a truck guy, but don't make that, if you have a truck, don't make that the main car. Okay. Because I don't want to pull up to the Bellagio with haystacks in the back of the... Sorry. You can do that. You can have that. But don't make that the main car.
That can't be the only car. Okay, okay. Should he look a certain way?
Well, I can't make any demands want a man because I don't look a certain way, you know. I'm chubby and I don't work out and but I'm very active. Clearly, you know, I'm very active, and I don't have any desire to work out unless a guy could come at me in a way, you know, like let's try to do this together. You know, let's try to tote up together. Then I might have incentive to do that. You know, but I don't mind a little bit of a dad bod, but I don't want a pot belly. I got that. And then I don't like men with titties. I don't like that. Sorry. If I wanted titties in bed, I'm in Vegas. I could go get a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a man with titties.
Okay.
And I would like good teeth. Teeth are very nice and important. Good breath, good grooming. I like colognes and well dressed guys, even if it's a sweatsuit, as long as it's nice, you know. I just like, you know, I'm a simple girl. I just need you to look like you put forth some effort to impress me, you know, and then be consistent with that. Don't do nothing to me in the beginning that you don't want to do the rest of your life. Don't hold my hand in the beginning unless you are a hand holder, and that's your skilo. Don't open my door in the beginning unless that's what you do. By the way, I won't even get out the car unless you open my door, so we'll just be in the parking lot. And you know, don't give me gifts unless that's what you do. Just don't do it. Let's be honest. Can we have an honest relationship? That's always fun.
Okay. Okay. This next question, now, do we got to make a certain amount of money?
I don't necessarily want a man with a job. I do like a man with a career, though.
Okay.
You know, because a 9 to 5 working guy can't travel with me. I don't get vacation until 2 weeks in August. Well, what I'm gonna do the other 11 months of the year? You know, I'm probably gonna cheat. I'm a notorious cheater.
What? You cheating?
Yeah, because just like the men do, when it's New Year's Eve, and you're in another state, and your man's in another state, and you're supposed to kiss somebody at midnight. But I didn't cheat on my husband. If I'm in a relationship and we are committed, I'm not going to cheat. But if you're playing around with me and you're not being committed with me, because some of these hookups on here might just be that. They might just be a hookup. Everybody may not be looking to be in a relationship or be married. You know, you have to get in the relationship to find out if that is what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very manly in that way. I don't desire to cheat if at home I got a good thing. But the way that I travel is very difficult because leaving men at home alone is like leaving the water running or leaving the iron on. It's going to be a disaster. It's not a matter of if, it's when. So I've always been very defensive of my icebox heart. And I always feel like if I cheat and they cheat on me, then I won't feel so bad, you know. But I'm older now, and I don't want to continue to do that. I would like to have somebody who's down for me, and I'm rocking with them. And then I know how to keep my legs closed, mouth, underarm, titty, all that stuff. But unless we're, you know, trying to be that, then I probably will not. And I'm just being very candid.
Right. Okay. So basically, you want a man.
Excuse me. People who are saying I got a long list, I see you. Kendra's asking me these questions, and I'm answering these questions. If anything I'm saying is getting on your nerve, you have the freedom. There's a little X right up here in the top, and you can click the fuck out.
They sure can. They sure, and I co-sign it. You cuss. Listen, I call them the cousins. You cuss them out. They got to be cussed out. I tell them all the time.
I'm just saying.
Nah, I got some cousins I love, and I got some cousins I don't fuck with. That's why they call cousins. We all got family members that we love a lot, and we all got them cousins that we don't fuck with.
In real life.
Yeah. So, Luna, I want to ask this. Okay, I want to get your take. Because you a boss woman and you got money. Let's say there is a guy who doesn't make as much as you, doesn't mind traveling, but you would have to, like, buy his plane ticket. You would have to, are you open to that or no? He has to be able to make enough money to travel this world with you.
Rarely do I meet men who make as much money as I do. The money men want the trophy girls. They want the girl who is just on. They don't want me. So rarely do I meet a money man. I fly enough to have points. Okay. So I'll fly a man on my points. I'll buy a plane ticket if I want him to be with me. I'll even put him in first class because I could buy a ticket and put him back there. But I ride first class. And I would love for somebody to be able to sit there with me. I don't want to do that all the time.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not opposed to doing that. I've done it.
Okay. Real talk. We have a real talk. All right, Lunell. Right now is the Kendra G. This is when you stand up. We get to see this fabulous outfit.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's
Shout
see.
out to Lunell's team. I appreciate y'all so much for making this happen. Okay, come on, Auntie. All right, Lunell. All right. We see you, girl. Woo! We saw that booty when you turned around. Okay, we're almost done. When was your last relationship, Lunell? Was it your husband?
No.
Okay, what was it?
No. Like I say, he passed away. So since then, I have had a relationship.
Okay.
I'd say maybe 6 months ago.
Oh, 6 months ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to.
Less than 6, maybe about 4 months ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm very sharp-tongued when I get pushed. And I'll say things that are hurtful. So I'd rather not be pushed, and I need to maybe need to work on being a little more kinder. And I'm very quick to. I'm like Cardi. I cut a nigga off. You know, I'm a blocker. I'm a notorious blocker. I need to work on maybe throwing guys in situations they're not ready for. My daughter says that I go too fast too soon with guys. Like I might meet a guy on Monday and be like, hey, you want to go to the Academy Awards on Friday? I mean, I'll be like, I need a date, shit. And then their mind gets blown too quick.
Yeah,
it's too much.
That's an amazing first date to go to the Oscars.
Yeah, well, I ain't been to the damn Oscars, so they ain't going to the Oscars. But I have to work on moving a little bit slower.
Okay.
And then probably maybe I have to work on being a little more caring. Because like I said about the kids' birthdays and I should care, I guess.
Okay. And now, what's the age range do you want to date?
Well, I had been doing the younger man thing, but that's starting to get on my nerves. And I want to just talk a little bit about, because if I say, hey, put on Soul Town on Sirius XM radio, and I say, oh, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire. If somebody says, who?
I would say who. See?
What?
I know Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I didn't know that song.
Well, I didn't name a song.
Oh, that you said Soul Time.
Soul Town is a station on Sirius XM radio.
Okay.
Like Shade 45 or like The Groove.
Okay.
Kendra,
so
I would not date you.
Well, no, I know Earth. Okay, so I thought you were saying Soul. I didn't know that was the station. I thought that was the song title. But I do know Earth, Wind, and Fire, obviously. So, okay, so basically you want a person that even knows that station on Sirius FM.
Yeah, so I'm going to say 40 to 65.
Okay, 40, 65. All right, now why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I think that I'm super fun. I think that I live an amazing life. I think that both my homes are cozy as fuck and I'm a lot of fun. I think that I go between doing this entertainment thing and being a very domesticated chick. You know, I got oxtails in the fucking slow cooker right now. Okay? And cabbage and greens in my refrigerator right now. You know, I'm from Arkansas. I've never fed my daughter a bowl of cereal in my life. You know, always hot breakfasts. So I think that I'm great. Am I perfect? No. You know, I just came from a trip in Miami. I'm drinking club soda right now because I drank so much champagne and tequila in Miami that I have to clean myself out for a while. And you know, and I like to smoke my weed, and that is the only drugs that I deal with. You know, I think that anybody who likes women with ambition and women who stick up for themselves, um, they would like me. I also, one more thing I have to work on is I always jump in my men's shit. Like if somebody says something to my man, I need to let him handle it. But I've always been like, what you say to him? You know, and I need to stand back and let a man be a man. You know.
Yes.
If he is indeed that. And if I find out that he don't stick up for himself or he doesn't have a little bit of a gentleman goon quality, I'm probably going to be uninterested really quickly.
Yes. Let me say this before we go to how the guy watching can reach out to you. I want to just say I'm very honored that you wanted to come on my show. I don't take you for granted. You are a pillar in our community. You have kept us laughing for years. You have brought happy tears to our lives when sorrow was going on, and you might not even, maybe you realize, but if you haven't heard it, you are so loved. You are so important. I'm so grateful that I even had this opportunity to connect with you. I don't take it for granted. So I always just want to let people know how humbled I am just from this moment of having this conversation with you. I just think you're amazing. I really, really do. And I'm just thankful for you. So now let's get to a man, girl.
Oh my God.
Here's how this
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I wanted to say this about the app, okay?
Okay,
some advice to the men about the app.
Okay.
The thing that catches my eye on your profile picture is if you look like you're having fun. If you look like you're smiling, like, you know, what does your smile look like? What do them teeth look like? You don't have to be a Skinner and Grinner because we put 5 pictures up. But, you know, you guys that are on the profile scowling and looking like a serial killer or like you beat bitches and shit. So I would suggest that you smile a little bit, guys. Loosen up.
Okay, so here's the moment. Let me show the men, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can actually even DM her, send her stuff. I'm pulling it up. All right, here she is on the Kendra G Singles dating app. So it's her name. You can search by names on the app. LUENELL, LUENELL. Now, Lunell, you got your feet, girl. You wanted to have your feet as one of the pictures.
I do have my feet as one of the pictures because I want the men to know that I take care of my feet, even in the winter. There's a lot of men out there who care about that, whether you take care of your feet. I do.
Okay.
And I appreciate men who appreciate beautiful feet. I have yet to have a man pay for a pedicure for me. I don't need that, but I sure would like that. You know.
Oh, come on now, fellas. You got to get her feet done. Now, here's the deal. You can push the heart or the star or send her a gift. But if you want to get her attention the fastest, it's called Shoot Your Shot. I'm going to show you how it works. Click on it to send her a DM. I sent her one yesterday. I'm going to send her another one today. You can send...
I've been getting it.
You've been getting them. Okay, so I sent her, hey, girl, there's voice memos, too. I'm going to click on it. We love you so much. Let me know when that man come, girl. So that's the voice memo. I'm going to turn it up and play it for you guys so you can see how it works. So much. Let me know when that man come, girl. So you can send... Wait. We love you so much. Let me know when that man come, girl. So you can send her a message, a written message or a voice message by clicking on that in advance. You can search her by name right now on the Kendra G Singles dating app, LUENELL. Couple of things. What were some of the I'm trying to think. Okay, be a man's man. Be confident because she is a celebrity, so you got to get used to when you guys are out, people are going to walk up to her, but she won't make you the photographer. No, she doesn't mind dad bods. If you have kids, don't have no baseball games you got to go to. Make sure your baby mama is secure because you don't want no jealous ass baby mamas. Um, and be able to travel with her and be able to travel because if not, you got to cheat on you. So make sure you got a job where you can travel because she says she's a notorious cheater. So you got to be free for this one. And if you so far, get your ass closer.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of the guys that hit me up, they're 2,700 miles away and all that kind of stuff. And the only reason I put a picture of me and my daughter on is to show you I do have a daughter. She's a straight goon. She loves her mother. She's not for the fuckery. And you will have to deal with her at some point. But I'm not going to be introducing nobody to my kid, probably for the first long time. Because and I just did that because of my little character in the Dog Man, the movie that's out right now. So, and I thought it was cute. But I just want you to know I only got one child and she's almost 30 years old. I have no grandchildren. So don't be calling me grandma, no shit like that.
I love it. Listen, we love you so much. So now, fellas, get to going. I'm going to make you a highlight tomorrow. So you're going to be popping again. I'm going to put you on all the platforms. And we are getting now a new boo this season. We're going to do it.
Do we do a follow-up? I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Like,
when do we do that?
Whenever you're ready.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready. Let's see if you go on a date with somebody, if you meet somebody worthy that y'all connect. But people come back they can come back fast with follow-ups, like a week, couple of days. I say, let's say at least a month, or whenever you're really ready. I mean, you got my number in real life. So
and I just want to say to my sisters out there, come on, ladies, listen. Let's live in the real world and give a brother a chance who can really be a good guy for you. Everybody doesn't have all this jewelry. Sometimes a guy might be rich and you're going to pass him up because he's trying to trick you and fill you out and see, do you like him even if he don't have everything you require? What if you get a 6'5" man? What if he's got all the money in the world? What if he gives you a black card, but he likes to fuck your friends all the time? See? So you have to, I just urge you, sisters, to look at real brothers, real men, real guys out there who are trying to be real guys to real women.
Yes.
And let's let all that reality show bullshit go, man.
We love you. You gave us more than we expected, more than we could ever ask for. I know you came on here looking for a guy, but you really also poured into us. You gave us some gems. I think you gave so much. We gave so much. We're not even worthy. We're just grateful. So I hope all the ladies heard you because she said you can get you a 6'5" man with the money, but he gonna sleep with your friend. Woo!
I could name some names, but I'd have to kill myself.
Okay, we're gonna go. All right,